Hi guys, very talented Charlie Tango 1 coming at you. 2 or 3 days ago I purchased another one of these stoves. I know I'm a collector maniac but there we go. These ones I already had, this blue one here and the green one. This one here is a this one here is 111B, and the blue one, and the green one is a Optimus 111, and this is the one I picked up the other day, Optimus 111, and what I like about it is you've got all the instructions. A diagram of all the parts. Yeah, how cool is that, eh? And the part numbers. And they come in this blue tin. Now, the gentleman stated that it was brand new and it had never been used. Of which I agree, it was brand new, and you could see the burner belt, this spreader, everything, even the bars, they ain't even tainted, so it's never even been fired up, let alone anything else. So I thought, well, that's all right. They're a bit tarnished on the tank, but I think that's where it's been standing all them years. He might have bought it and and never got around to using it or something. I don't know. But anyway, I thought, well, I'll go over it with a tooth comb like I do, and I polished all this up. Check the pipet in the tank cap. Turn the valve throttle, whatever you want to call it, to make sure the needle popped up. That popped up. Cleaned out the jet. You look at the jet, and that was absolutely brand new, shiny like this. The brass, never been used. So I thought, right, okay, that's fair dinkum. I have to agree with him with that. And it came in a box. Got a nice box it came in as well. I don't know if you got that here. No, might get it there. So anyway, well, let's just say it wasn't cheap, but I really wanted this stove, so I let the boat out to get it. The windbreak, the windshield, heat shield, I should say, that's fine. Just wanted polishing up a bit. Got a little bit of pit in there, very small, but again, as I say, it's been stood a long time, and all my comments here about this is all in my own opinion of what I think of it. You don't have to agree with it if you don't wish. But anyway, so that's that all done. There was very small scratch, something on the tin, which annoyed me. Being there, like, I mean, I painted this blue one, I painted this green one. I just use Hammerite, and it comes up really lovely, looks posh. But this one hasn't got Optimus 123 stamped or impregnated in the lid, or the Optimus World Circle thing, whatever it is. But hey, does it really matter? So I done no more, and I thought, right, I'll respray it. So that's what I've done. And this is virtually the colour that it was, this blue. And I to help you out, I'll tell you which one it is if you ever want to do another blue one like this. It's called a Vauxhall Breeze Blue metallic spray paint, and I think that's the closest match you'll ever get to what it was. This is very slightly darker. You know, blind man will be glad to see it. But there you go. I replaced the. I got the pump out, and I replaced the pump washer. It was a leather one, but when I was pumping it, it was like going up and down the tube, but you could feel there was no slight pressure where it was pushing air in. I thought, oh, I don't know if that's working. So anyway, I took it out, and it was like, I don't know, you could say like an old grease, or you know when oil or grease has been there for years, it's got that certain smell. Well, that's what I was getting from that. So I thought, right, okay, I'll see what I can do about that. So what I've done is I soaked it, didn't take it off the shaft, I just soaked it in some neat's foot oil. I thought, well, that'll get in there and soften it, rather than trying to splay it open and end up splitting it, because it was, you know, it had been closed up quite a bit. I thought, well, I'll let it gradually open. So what I've done is I left it in there overnight, I gradually opened it up, and it was nice and supple then. So then I had to squeeze it gently to get it back in the tube. But hey, I've got it in there. And that was it. I put a half-filled tank, then I fired it up. And cool, did that go? That's really good. But I'd done it outside the tin and everything, so it didn't tarnish any of these bars or anything like that. And I use this stuff, Aspin 4. I thought I'd put this out because I keep forgetting to tell people. Aspin 4. It's a, how can you say, it's a petrol, but, excuse me, but it's a petrol that the chainsaw people use. These are chainsaws and lawnmowers as well. All the additives, everything has been taken out of there. And it's the same with the Coleman's, but you can see there is a slight discoloration on the Coleman's. You see? This is the Coleman's. Well, it says it on the can. But I've got nothing against Coleman whatsoever, because if I haven't got any of this Aspin 4, then I'm back to my Coleman's or whatever. So I've got a gallon of that. You need to go to a lawnmower shop or chainsaw shop. Over in England, Jaws seems to have quite a few outlets. So I've done that. I'll give it a good pump. Like, I thought, well, I'll put a little bit of pressure in it. I'll give it to. I primed it twice. I'll put this in there. And primed it twice. Well, I needed 2 of them to fill the bowl, and then once that was burnt out, I just put another 2 in there, let it burn again, and away she went. So I thought, well, that's fine. Some chap, I can't think who it was now, said to me, if you know anyone that wants any of these windbreaks to fit round, just let me know. He says, and I can knock them up out of tin, do them at work, like, you know, and you know, sell them for silly money. But I never got any inquiries whatsoever. So, and I don't even know the chap's name now. I've lost contact with him for some reason or other. But he does a dozen for these stoves and the 8Rs, and there you go. I think they're pretty good, really. They come just below the bars, so that you got the pot on there. Then you got very little air. Well, you've got quite a bit, but you haven't got it blowing in their sides and the back crazy. So there you have it. That's now I've finished it all. I've just put it all back together. Is there anything else that I didn't do in there? I did take the burner off of the tank, and when I looked down the tube off of the burner, there's a brand new piece of brass gauze in there to prove that no fuel had gone through there whatsoever. So I thought there's every possibility this is going to you know, fire up no problem, and it did. And again, I'm well pleased with it, well pleased with it. So I'm just waiting for some stickers to turn up, because a lot of them never had the sticker on the front. So this one hasn't. So I'm just going to put the see that one there. There's nothing on that. I think there might be on this. I've got this one here, but it's the wrong sticker. It's so I blanked out the B because it's a 111, and this one is a 111. So the wrong sticker's on that one. This is before I found out the difference between the 111 and the 111B. So there we go. Hey, we've all got to learn, haven't we? And that's what I've done. So they should be here very shortly. And get on there. And I looked on eBay and I came across this punch. Took me ages. There's a full set of them if you want. They're about £3 something, £3.75 each. But I wanted this is for the pipets on the tank cap. Yeah, just a tank cap mainly, and they're 3.5 off 5.5 I think it is, which is what I wanted. I've got loads of punches, but I've only got a 5 and a 6, but I just needed that 5.5, and that seems to be the one that does the job. So I'll punch one out, and I've got this rolled on rubber, this stuff. I've got two thicknesses. I can't remember what they are, but that looks like about 3mm thick, the one I use. So there you go. Anyone wants me to send some pipets to them, I can soon punch some out now, knowing that they fit. But to do that, what I do is I have to take this the cap off, undo the pipet housing, and you've got a little cup in there on a shaft, you probably know, and that goes in there. Well, this one here, I had to what I had to do. I had to push it off from the inside here. Well, let's do it. Inside here you've got a hole, yes. Well, it might help you to know that on those ones, some are a bit smaller. You all know what dobbers are for dyeing, that sort of stuff. Well, if you use a varnish or something like that, cut the end off, so you ain't got nothing. Alright, just cut the end off, and that goes straight through that hole from the inside, and you just push it gently. Make sure this is nice and flat, and just push it through. You can feel the spring going up. Well, for some reason the pipet had stuck to the underside of that cap, and I thought, right. But as soon as I pushed it, it was free like, and I thought, well, that's something I just checked on, so just to make sure. So I thought, well, it's all sound as a pound now, it should go. So I've done no more than fired it up, and away we went. So I'm happy with that now. So I'm now going to put this all away. Put that in there as well. That can go in there. Shut that up. I can't get no mess in there, can I? Oh, I've got a little mess thing there. I always fire them up with mess first. There you go. That was easy enough, wasn't it? Will that go in there? Right, yeah, that'll be alright. Well, There's no more left to be said except thanks for watching my video. Subscribe and hit the bell if you will. And see how we go. Wait for the next video going up, which might even be my daughter having a sing-song. Could say quite a few years back, I used to, my wife and I used to go out doing karaoke professionally. And oh dear, we were doing it for God knows how many years. But as I say, you get a bit older and you think, hang on, I can't unpull this gear about. It's getting a little bit too heavy for me now. So that's what I've done. Anyway, usual trick, I'm ranting on, aren't I? I'll catch you all on the next one. Thanks very much for coming along. Bye for now.